But nobody's going to watch it on Fox Nation. Nobody watches Fox Nation because the site sucks.
So a few videos have leaked of Tucker Carlson behind the scenes at Fox News. And I want to go through with them live here while I'm recording. As I haven't watched these, I don't know what they contain, but let's just check them out, see what the hell this is about. I will be surprised if anything in here is all that damning, at least any more damning than what he has said on air. But I don't know. Maybe we will be surprised by what are in these videos. So this first one is him slamming Fox Nation. So Fox Nation is their online streaming service where they have original content going in there. Let's see what he says about Fox Nation. And these are all released by Media Matters.
I don't want to be a slave to Fox Nation, which I don't think that many people watch anyway. We're going to, because I'm like a representative of the American media now. Speaking to an exile in Romania and welcoming him back into the Brotherhood of Journalists.
Yeah, it would help us out if he wore a sweater though, because we asked him not to wear a suit. Like, he was panicking about it, so you don't have to. Tucker's going to be looking casual. That's just how our show looks. Is that okay?
I mean, this is airing on the nighttime show, and I want it to look official. I don't want it to be like bro talk. And I, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the majority of it, like if we go like 45 minutes, it's going to be for Fox Nation.
But nobody's going to watch it on Fox Nation. Nobody.
All right, so halfway through so far, this is not really much of anything. Some disagreements over, I guess, where some interview is going to appear. We could read more about it afterwards, but let's finish this up, see if anything else interesting happens.
Nobody watches Fox Nation because the site sucks. So I'd really like to just dump the whole thing on YouTube.
Well, that's just there. That's probably the best part. No one watches Fox Nation because it sucks.
Watch it on Fox Nation. Nobody watches Fox Nation because the site sucks. So I'd really like to just dump the whole thing on YouTube. But anyway, that's just my view. I'm just frustrated with it's hard to use that site. I don't know why.
By the way, when you're speaking on speakerphone, you don't have to hold the phone up to your mouth like that. You don't have to talk like this. You could just put it on the table. If anything, that blows out the sound, just so you know, in case you're curious.
Why they're not fixing it. It's driving me insane. And they're like making like Lifetime movies, but they don't work on the infrastructure of the site. Like, what? It's crazy, and it drives me crazy because it's like we're doing all this extra work and no one can find it. It's unbelievable, actually. I don't know who runs that site.
We're going to play a sizable chunk on the show tomorrow night. That's the plan. And then what it's going to do is drive a lot of people to watch this on Fox Nation. It's going to be a great help to what we're doing over there on TV today.
I know, but we're doing our part. We're like working like animals to produce all this content, and the people in charge of it, whoever that guy's, whatever his name is, like they're ignoring the fact that the site doesn't work. And I think it's like a betrayal of our efforts. That's how I feel. So of course I resent it.
All right. This seems like, if anything, a very accurate critique of Fox Nation. He doesn't want to work on something and spend time on it if it's just going to be put on Fox Nation because it doesn't get as many eyeballs. Of course, Tucker is very concerned, which it makes sense in his position. Very concerned about getting his message out to the most amount of people as possible, and he knows that Fox Nation is going to hamper that ability. I mean, this doesn't make him look bad. Not that he needs to look any worse than he already does, but it's just, okay, some behind-the-scenes idea of how he felt about Fox Nation. All right. So here's some more. There are 3 videos in this one now. Now, apparently these are a little more spicier. Let's find out.
Everyone in this company is thrilled that you're doing this. I've gotten more calls from people about it.
Oh, that's great. Well, I got to say, when I came to New York a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't believe how welcoming and friendly everybody was. It was fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah, they really mean it from the...
All right, so in this one, it sounds like he's talking to Piers Morgan. I'm not sure how recent this is. Oh, okay, it's April, so this is last month. All right.
Owners on down.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool to see it. I like that. It's a good, people are nice in this company, I think. They've always been nice to me anyway.
I completely agree. Everyone's been very, very friendly and very nice, and I really appreciate it. But thank you so much for coming on. It's
I bet that doesn't change. Of course.
Yeah. It's just great to have you on my show. I mean, I've been on yours enough times. It's great.
I think
so. This chummy nature behind the scenes. I'm not sure how Piers Morgan has talked about or discussed Tucker Carlson outside of this context, or generally, but when it comes to these powerful individuals behind the scenes who are conservatives, I mean, Piers Morgan is conservative. He may not spread the same kind of propaganda that Tucker does, but he's very similar in his views. They're all going to be friends, regardless of what they may say publicly. Behind the scenes, because of their power and their platforms, they're going to get along because they see it as mutually beneficial to do so. But let's finish this off.
It's totally cool. So let's, if we're going to talk about sex, I'd love to hit some of the fine points of technique. But it's your show. It's totally up to you.
We can certainly talk about your sexual technique, especially after your tanning testicles last week.
Not mine. We'll speak in more general terms, but I've got something to add.
Okay. Some joking behind the scenes. Piers Morgan poking fun at Tucker's whole segment on tanning your testicles, which was a thing. Oh, sorry. So that wasn't last month. That was a year ago. Yeah. Okay. I'm still getting used to the fact that it's 2023. So that was because that testicle segment was about a year ago. All right, let's get to the next scandalous clip here. What's this all about?
You wouldn't? Okay. I'm not, you know what? I'm not qualified on that score, I will say. I thought his girlfriend was kind of yummy.
I think he said there his girlfriend is kind of yummy. It's not clear who he's talking about. Not that it ultimately matters. I don't see why it matters. But
just kidding. Just kidding. In case this is being pulled off the bird. Yeah, the bird. Hey, media matters for America. Go f*** yourself. That's the first thing I want to say tonight. Second thing is, totally kidding. I don't even know what his girlfriend looks like. And if I did, I would not find her yummy.
Okay. I don't, whatever. He's saying F media matters. Okay. Nothing different than what he's said publicly. And he may find someone's girlfriend attractive. Okay. Is this what the best they could pull? Like there isn't anything better from Tucker's behind the scenes than these clips. All right. Here's, I think this is the last one. Let's see what this is about.
Well, I feel great. I can never assess my appearance. I wait for my postmenopausal fans to weigh in on that. My IFB. What? They want to control me from afar? Okay, I'm putting the leash on. You can... Fuck it, we'll do it live! I got you, baby.
All right, the only thing that stands out to me about that clip is that laugh is apparently authentic. He has the exact same laugh behind the scenes as he does on air. That hysterical, random, out of nowhere laugh that catches you like a sneeze. All right. And I also noticed while editing this video, I'm cutting in with this later, that he did briefly mention his post-menopausal fans. So this is why I don't do live videos, because I'm not going to catch everything on the first watch. But I mean, I guess this is humorous, him acknowledging, who his audience is, or at least their ages. But again, this is not like, is this the best they can pull from these clips? This still isn't a whole lot of anything. But anyways, let me continue on with the recorded video. All right. What was this about? So he does like a Bill O'Reilly impression. Okay, that's Bill. Is this is the whole thing? These are the clips. What I found hilarious, and look, this is no defense of Tucker. I hope you understand that. I think he is just a terrible person. The world is better now that he's off the air, at least in a platform that gave him as much attention as possible. Fox News, #1 cable news host. So the fact that he's off Fox News, even if he's going to have a news show somewhere online, he's not going to have even half his audience that he had before. So the fact that he's off the air is a great thing for everyone. But I'm not sure what these I'm not sure what the point of these stories are. So Media Matters claims these are creepy behind the scenes comments. Okay. If you say so. The other one was framed as slamming Fox Nation. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Those are the big scandalous clips from Tucker behind the scenes. I hope we get some more. There's got to be some better stuff out there than just this, though. I'm sure Tucker is very careful about what he says when he's on the set because he knows the cameras are always rolling. He knows that somebody could always be catching him, so there probably isn't a whole lot. But, man, let's hope they could do a little better than this.